Bird by the White Stripes, a very fun song to play with your slide. The tuning for this song is basically open G. Open G is D, G, D, G, B, D. Those are the three notes for a G chord, and that's what you tune all of your strings to. Now I will qualify it and say it's actually up half a step. So all of those notes would be D sharp, G sharp, D sharp, G sharp, and then C, because there is no B sharp, and then D sharp on that high string. Now I'm tuned to open G tuning, but I have a whammy pedal that has the feature on it where it can take everything up. Let me demonstrate. See, I've got it knocked up half a notch, and I can turn it. Now it went up another half, so see, it just keeps taking it up higher and higher, or I can go lower. I can go, now that's half a step below open G. It's a full step below open G, so I guess that'd be open F. I don't know. See, I can keep going down a whole octave that way, or a whole octave up. So, very neat pedal. There's only one problem when I'm playing with low volume on my amp. I can hear the strings here, you know, vibrating, and then I can hear it here, so it's actually out of tune if I have it low. If you have it high, you can't hear those. So I'm going to just play in standard open G tuning. Okay, so it's half a step lower than on the album, but I think you get the point. So if you want to play along with the album, it's half a step up from open G. If you just have a guitar you tune to open G, just play with that as you wish. Okay, so here we go. Once you're in that tuning, you're really going to be playing a lot down here on the 2nd and 3rd fret and the 5th fret. That's the basic opening. So that's open and then 3rd, open and then 5th. Back to open and 3rd. And then you're going to slide from 3rd down to 2nd and lift up. That is actually just putting the slide on the bottom string, the high E string, which of course is a D note. Not on any other strings, but you're hitting that and the open B string. And then you start it the same way. And then before you go, instead of sliding down to that 2, you'll slide from the 3rd up to the 5. And then you slide down and open before you go to that. So that is 7, 10, 7, slide down to 5, so open and then 5 again, down to 3, back up to 7, or 7 and then down to 3 again. So that's pretty much it for the lyrics, the intro, the outro. A few variances as he's playing that and singing during, I think, the 2nd set of lyrics. He kind of focuses just on that G string. So it's the same basic pattern. He's just, instead of hitting 3 or 4 strings with the slide and his pick, he's just kind of focusing on that G string. Maybe changes the pattern or the rhythm of it just a little bit, so you can kind of listen to that and see that. And again, if you're learning to play this song, and then you play this song, and you've got a drummer, and you're singing it, you know, do not worry about hitting every little slide and everything exactly the way Jack plays it. Just make it your own. Make it bluesy. Make it come to life as you're playing it. Now, after, let's see. He goes into another rhythm and feel of the song. It's just kind of a little music bridge there. And so this is what he does. It's, again, one of those things I could try to explain every little, 2 to 3, 3 to 2, that sort of thing. Or you can just kind of watch and see how I do it. Also listen. And to the degree that you want to imitate it exactly on the album, have at it. But if you can just instead kind of get the feel of it and the rhythm of it and make it your own, and I think you'd probably enjoy it a little bit more, not be so stressed out by it. But it's something like this. I played it much slower than the song. It's actually a pretty fast song if you're playing along with the album. So that was it. Hopefully it was clear enough, and you can kind of watch it and see where I am. I'm basically just staying on 2 and 3 and 5, of course hitting it open, and again just kind of getting that feel of the song, and I think you can do that. So that's the one part. The second bridge that is similar sounds a little bit like this, and I don't have it down quite as well. It's just not as important because it's a little more simple, I should say. And so it's something like this. So something very similar to the first one, but he really stays on 2 and 3 quite a bit, and it's a little bit more of this kind of an attitude. Just staying around there. So again, kind of get that feel for it. If you were to watch Jack perform this live, you think he's worrying about what he did on the album? No, he is not. So don't you do it either. So again, just kind of get the feel of it. There's just one more part, and that's the real bridge, and that's where he goes. Let's see. So it's hard to play along with the album with the recorded version of this. It just is. Easy to play it by yourself and with a drummer, but kind of hard to play it right along with it because it's just so rapid and so specific. So, but here you go. You're gonna slide up into the 12, down to the 10, 15. You're on the 14 for just a second, then you go back to the 12, and then it kind of swoops down to 10, back up to 12. 15, 14, and then to 12. 12, 10, 3, 5. And that's goes back into the last lyrics, which is again, he gets a little bit of a different feel to it, and that's kind of really what a song is. You don't want it to sound exactly the same every time, every stanza or every chorus. Jack changes it up, and so it's just a little bit more like maybe palm muted. get a feel for it, change it. I know I keep saying that, but that's what I think. And then does it one last time. And then the outro. Right? It sounds something like that. So here's how I play that. The B and E strings, my finger is on the 5th fret of the E string. And then it goes to the 3rd and then 2nd fret of the E string. Hit them both open. And then I hit the 3rd fret of the B string. Back to open. Back to the 3rd fret of the B string. 5th fret of the B string. And then 3rd fret of the E string. Now, you could also go up to the 6th fret of the B string. That matches that, but I hear the open B string in it more than I hear the open E string. So again, the 2 strings I'm hitting almost every time. I'm hitting both of them. And so E string, 5th fret, 3rd fret, 2nd fret, open, 3rd fret of the B string, and then open, and then back to the 3rd fret, and then 5th fret, and then 3rd fret of the E string, open B string. Sorry about that G string that just got in there. So that's it. That is a Little Bird. It's a fun song to play. You and a drummer could have a lot of fun with this. Some pretty weird lyrics. He's talking about caging up a girl and singing to her and reading the word to her. So I think it's about a priest that did something like that at one time. But anyway, over and out from my easy chair. I hope you like this one. If you want to, you can subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video if you liked this video.